What up, fam? This video is actually for... I'm going to hopefully post it as a response, and hopefully he sees it and listens to it and posts it. But it's for a young man that his YouTube name is Raging Robert, I believe. Raging Roger. It's one of the two. I'll supply a link down at the bottom. I want to talk directly to you, Robert. I know that you made your video and that you wanted it to go viral, and I see that so many people... That's why I think Reddit is an amazing community online, because unlike all the troll communities and everything else, these people really, truly want to help. And I actually was guided to your video by a gentleman who I have an immense amount of respect for, and who has also inspired me lately to change my life, and that's Boogie2988. If you get to see this, Boogie, just know how much I love you, dude. Our lives are so parallel, it's not even funny, and you've so inspired me. Just like you say everybody's inspired you, you've inspired me to start to make a change in my life. Big man, all I can tell you this. I mean, this is coming from another man who's very big. I fortunately have not gotten to the size you are now. But I've gotten to a size that's very uncomfortable for me, and it's something that I need to change. And first, I want to give you a huge amount of respect for taking the chance, for having the courage to talk about yourself the way you did in your video. And the things you talked about are the things lately that have clicked in my head. And I watched another gentleman's video that was a response to you, and he talked about a switch that goes off in your head, and it was the guy from Biggest Loser. And I just wanted to hit you up and let you know, brother, that that switch happened to me lately, and something inside of me just, I can't even begin to explain it. Something inside of me just snapped. It started with my brother, kind of like with you, with your niece and nephew, talking about how you want to see them grow up and everything. I'm lucky enough that I've had children. That I have a 14-year-old and a 10-year-old, and my 10-year-old was having a lot of nightmares and some night terrors, and one of the things that he told his mother, he doesn't live with me, we're divorced, but one of the things he told his mother is how afraid he was that his dad was going to die. And it just snapped something inside of me. And, everything I've seen, all the comments, the positive comments, fuck the haters and the trolls, they're worthless. But all the positive comments are about how you got to change your lifestyle, the things you're doing. Now, I know at your size, I know how hard it is to get up. I have a brother that is recently been approved to get surgery to help him with his weight loss, and he's not quite as big as you are, but he definitely had a lot of medical problems that unfortunately trapped him in a situation where he did gain a lot of weight. If people see this, I hope they know that, you look at a person that's extremely obese, like me, like the gentleman I'm talking about, like Boogie, like my brothers, like my sister, it's not just food, and that's what you guys have to understand. Everybody seems to think it's just about, well, you're a big fat ass because all you did was sat around and ate and ate and ate. That's absolutely not true, man. Now, my eating habits were bad because I would eat late at night and then I would sleep. And there were times in my life where, yes, I did overeat way too much. And when I was younger, it was a matter of comfort. It was a comforting thing because of the abuse I endured. Food was something that comforted me. And it became that part of my life. And just like I've learned from Boogie and the things I've seen him say, and just everything that I've talked to people about, you know, that's the mentality, the part up here is what you have to really change. And once that starts, then it doesn't stop. I mean, I'm suddenly obsessed with not drinking soda, with not eating candy. I haven't had any kind of candy in my system other than on Valentine's Day, my best friend gave me a little chocolate, a little tiny one-piece chocolate, and I had that, and I also shared a little mint with a friend from work, just because she was, she wanted me to have one, and I shared it with her. And those, those little tiny bits, I don't consider to be a bad thing. But I have gotten to the point where I just, and here's the thing, this is that switch, this is that thing they're talking about with the lifestyle. I don't crave it anymore. And I want to do better. And suddenly I'm thinking about, what can I do? What can I do? And I'm talking about, hopefully I can afford to join a gym and I can start walking on a treadmill, because I know my biggest problem with walking, everybody says, get out there and walk, get out there and walk. My problem is I'm going to get 3 blocks away, and then it's going to fucking take me an hour to get back because I'll be so worn out. If I can go somewhere, get on a treadmill, I can walk a mile, I can walk 2 miles, and I'm right where I started, and hopefully a gym will help me do that. And you got to change your habits. You got to change the way you look at things. But the biggest thing, brothers, you got to change up here. And I see it in you when you spoke, that something inside of you has said, I can't do this anymore. I can't live like this anymore. And if you can focus on that and make your niece and nephew the main focus of what's going on with you, then, brother, you're going to be able to do it. I wish you nothing but the best in the world. I truly hope that, with all the viral attention you've gotten with your video, I hope that somebody reaches out to you and is able to help you, because at your size, brother, it is medical. Somebody needs to help you medically get this situation under control, just like they did for my brother. And I'm praying for you. I prayed hard last night. I've been praying today. I've watched your videos several times. I keep an eye on the comments and stuff. And the one thing I've noticed, and I'll say this about human compassion, the one thing I've noticed is 9 times out of 10, people are really fucking cruel. And there are people out there that are saying horrible shit on your channel. But the big thing is that of the 10% that are doing that, 90% are loving the hell out of you and want you to get help and want you to get better. And that first step, you've already taken it. You've already taken it, so run with it. And yeah, maybe that's a bad analogy, because I know I ain't running either. But go with it. Do it. Do what you got to do. And the biggest thing is don't give up. Don't give up. No matter how hard it gets, no matter how much you struggle, no matter how bad it hurts, don't give up. Don't give up, because that is the biggest thing that is going to keep you from succeeding, is giving up. Do not give up. I'm going to keep an eye out for you. I subscribe to your channel. I want to watch and see what happens. I truly hope that you make it. And just know that, just like Boogie inspired me, I hope that maybe your story will inspire a lot of people too. And I truly, I wish nothing for the best for you, homie. I hope that you are able to get this taken care of, and that you watch those babies grow up. And not only do you watch your niece and nephew grow up, that you get to a point where you can have your own family. Because let me tell you something. People think that guys our size don't get down and dirty. I'm going to tell you what. I have 2 beautiful children. I have 2 beautiful children. I was married for 15 years. So trust and believe, no matter who you are, it's about what's in here. You're going to find something out there that's going to be right for you. And until then, you're going to take care of yourself and get that shit squared away. For all my Juggalo family out there, if you could leave some positive encouragement, for the trolls that fucking troll my channel, say what you will, this brother's got more positive attention than you could ever try to throw negative at him. So, in any case, Robert, I truly hope that you get what you need. And to my Juggalo family, peace. Much family love.